Hello and welcome to A10 Women's Lacrosse. You've picked an amazing day to tune in. Temperatures around mid-60s and, it's pretty sunny. No rain in sight. We should be in for a good one. Tonight's VCU's senior night. We've got about 6 seniors on the team going to be walked out, getting flowers and whatnot. Today, the VCU Rams will be going up against the Richmond Spiders. It's a rivalry game, so whoever wins this one takes control of the city. They're about 10 minutes in proximity to each other, so these guys see each other all the time going out. The winner of this would love to have the last laugh of the season. And also just a win right now is the second to last game of the season for both of these teams. So it would be great to just get some momentum going into the offseason and going into the playoffs. All time, U of R is 0-8 against VCU. And they want to get to 12-3 on the season, get a better seeding in the playoffs that are coming up, I just mentioned. On the other hand, VCU looks to flip the script and steal their first win of this rivalry because since their inception, they have not beat U of R. And they also want to get back in the winning column after dropping their last 3 games in a row. And with that, we're going to take it to a break. All right, and just like that, we are about to start with our first draw control of the day. VCU's draw specialist, Sarah Jones, is having a pretty good season so far. Faces a pretty tall task today. U of R had the most draw controls won per game in the nation last year with 18. Pretty good, got them first place. Claire McCooey is the best draw taker that A10 has to offer. She was last year, and she continues to be this year. And we are off, and it looks like U of R will win that first draw, so VCU is now on defense. Annika Eberle's in goal for VCU. She's been having an okay year. Her defense hasn't really helped her. She's been taking a lot of free position shots and a lot of shots right up on her on the crease. Not too much she can do to save those, so let's see if the defense can stand tall against a pretty active U of R offense. They're working the ball around. Still can't really find an opening. Number 11 fakes the shot and kicks it up top. Oh, ball's down, and there's a scrum for it. 6 comes up with it, shoots, and it's just over the cage. A great shot right there by Ali Susskind out of Bayshore, Maryland. Grace Muldoon at the top running the offense. Everything pretty much goes through her. Working the ball around. The VCU defense is pretty stout right now. There's 20 seconds left on the U of R shot clock. They got to get something going, get it going fast. A cutter down the middle, a shot, and a goal for number 2, Grace Muldoon. That's her 27th of the year, and that gives U of R an early 1-0 lead. VCU played a minute and a half of really, really good defense there, but U of R just stayed calm, stayed collected, and was able to bury the ball in the back of the net.
Hey. What's up, brother?
All right, and that'll take us back to the draw circle where I'm expecting a pretty good match right there. A good matchup between Sarah Jones and Claire McCooey, who Claire won the first one for U of R. Let's see if VCU can get it again and get back in the winning side of the draws. They're going to need it. They struggle forcing turnovers on defense, and they have all year, and they will against a very highly ranked U of R team. Ball is up, and there's a fight for it, and it looks like U of R has came up with it yet again. So VCU is going to have to set up their defense again and get a stop again. And VCU forces a turnover. Just as I said they were bad at doing it, they get one. So a little bit of an announcer's curse there. Can they clear it? They can. And they're going to look to set up their offense and answer back. Kylie Kozak kicks the ball right now, kicking it around to Mia George, who is probably VCU's best offensive player. She's had a couple offensive player of the weeks, and also I think 3 hat tricks on the year. As Kylie's driving, nothing doing there, kicks it around, and the ball is loose. They cannot come up with it, and it will be a turnover. Back to U of R ball. VCU has been a little bit sloppy so far with their passes and just their rotations. You got to really tighten up if they want to win this game. Oh, a beautiful pass there. Cannot connect for U of R, and they will now turn the ball. Ooh, no, she keeps it in. Fighting for the ground ball. And number 18, Clara Harris, will come up with it for VCU, and they'll look to clear it and hopefully get on the scoreboard. Good possession there for VCU. All right, there's VCU's ball. They're looking to score a nice underhand shot right there by, I believe that was Mia George. That's VCU's leading goal scorer and one of the best goal scorers in the A10 this season. A beautiful shot and came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. VCU ties the game back up at 1, and they're looking pretty good so far against a pretty good defense of Richmond. Now my question for the game is, can VCU keep up? U of R has 3 30-plus goal scorers. VCU does not have 1. They like to move the ball around, but U of R is just all around more efficient at putting the ball in the back of the net. So let's see if VCU can keep up their scoring and keep up with the U of R. And it starts by winning the draw here. It does not look like they're going to be able to come up with it. Nope, U of R gets it yet again. No surprise there. They are pretty much the best at draw controls in the nation. And they easily just walk it in before VCU can really set up their defense. Working the ball around. VCU staying tall. It looks like there's a cutter. They found her. Oh, they do not. The pass is errant, but Richmond will corral it at the top of the key and look to find another opening. VCU's really got to communicate. Oh, a great move right there. Ali Suskind came to play today. A shot and a great save by Annika Eberly. Fighting for the ground ball, and U of R will come up with it. U of R is really, really taking great control of the ball. They are not letting it go. They're very intentional with their passes, and ooh, a good one there gets through, but nothing doing. Ooh, a looping pass there across the field. Does not connect, but she was open for a little bit. And they call it, they're going to call it a shot. I really believe that was a pass and definitely not a shot. Because if it was, it would have been a dangerous shot. So would have been a penalty. But none of that matters. The refs call it red ball, and it's back in U of R's possession. And Ali Suskind's working on it. Shoots, falling down, and it is no good. And VCU will win the chase. Great defense right there by VCU. It was a great deke and a great move, but, you know, sliding to the body, getting contact, she cannot finish. VCU's taking their time clearing the ball. Oh, wow, that was really aggressive. And it looks like she's okay. That was number 6 for VCU, Casey Murray, the junior out of New Jersey. And I believe VCU is now 1 woman up. Maybe a little bit of frustration there by Suskind, who just missed a pretty good look on an open net. Mia George taking it, looking to score again, and she'll lose the ball, but nothing from her doing. Looks like another penalty for U of R, who's playing very aggressive, and the refs are penalizing them for it. It's going to be a free position for VCU. They convert about 50% of them. I believe it's a 12-meter. They convert about 50% of their free positions, and they do not convert there, but they get the chase, and it is still white ball. Everyone thought it was red, and there's a little communication error. And another penalty called on the pass to Kylie Kozak there. She couldn't corral it, but she's going to hit with a stick there. So let's see what VCU can get going. Hopefully they keep a little bit better control of the ball. Oh, wow, she got whacked in the head, and the refs missed another one. Maybe didn't call it on purpose for continuity. But U of R is very physical. Oh, and a great shot, but it is just off. Still white ball. Working it around to Mia George. And the shot, and it's good. Wow, great possession. Fighting through all of the really just getting attacked. So they're getting clobbered on the offensive side of the ball. And VCU is not fazed by it at all. They're up 2-1 against the U of R team, who they have not won in their entire program history. All right, Claire McCoy's won 3 of the 3 draws so far today. See if she can make it 4. She can. Oh, she cannot? She cannot. VCU will win it. That's the first win for number 7, Sarah Jones, on the day. And VCU is just taking the momentum, and they're riding with it. And the ball's deflected out of bounds right there. It's still VCU ball. They're playing a great game. This is the best I've seen them play all year so far. George is looking for something, trying to get past someone or find an open cutter, but nothing's doing. Ashley Carnes shoots, and it's good again. She's weaving through 6-7 defenders there and sneaks the ball into the net. A great shot. Wow, VCU's offense is playing lights out right now against a really good U of R defense. I believe that was number 3, Ashley Karn, and if it is, that is her 22nd goal of the year. Yep, Ashley Karn it was, and U of R needs a timeout. It's a welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse, and we have a good rivalry matchup today. VCU is looking to get their first win of this rivalry in their program history. They're 0-8 against U of R, and they're off to a pretty good start, 3-1 right now. And I'm honestly very surprised. U of R has a great offense. It's one of the best in the nation. I mean, they have 3 players that are over 30 goals, and Colleen Quinn, Ali Suskind, and Alexis Morton. It's a 3-headed monster that VCU has had a lot of success so far today slowing down. Let's see if they can continue this success. The game is very, very young. And there's a scrum for the ground ball off the draw control, and VCU will come up with it. And they'll get a free clear as well. Oh, and it looks like there's a card coming. No card, just a warning. But it is a free clear for VCU. And VCU has all of the momentum right now. U of R looks discombobulated. They look, I don't want to say scared, but I mean, I don't know, man. They're not playing like they normally play. And VCU is really capitalizing on all their mistakes. Rams are trying to get something going. Kylie Kozak's working it around a little. Oh, wow, another goal immediately after the timeout. That's already Mia George's second. A beautiful shot coming down the middle for her. And VCU is really just taking this game over. It is 4-1 in the first 9 minutes of the game. And Mia George just notched her 31st goal of the season, making her VCU's first 30-goal scorer. She's single-handedly keeping the team in here and really giving them the lead. Now, when U of R gets control, they keep the ball and they work their offense until they score. They're pretty relentless. So let's see if they can do it off the draw control here. They've lost the last 2. They do have a pretty good draw control, one of the best in the nation, like I mentioned previously. And Casey Jones will pick up the ground ball and win yet another draw control for VCU. They are sweeping right now. And a long crossfield pass connects. And VCU's looking to get into their offense a little bit. Continue their momentum. Work it around to the left side. Little speed there. Nothing doing, no shot. And it looks like there'll be a free position for VCU. They were not able to capitalize on their first one. They're sitting around 50% for the year. Maybe just under it at 47.5. So let's see what they can get going here. Can they get their 5th goal of the contest already? They cannot. They get a good look, but cannot capitalize. A good save right off the chest protector of number 40, Abby Francoli, the keeper for University of Richmond. Another shot, and it's right over the top of the cage. Nothing doing there. VCU wins the chase and will retain possession. And the Rams are playing really well. They're playing collectively, just like I heard. Passes are going through. They're protecting the ball. Ooh, and an ill-advised shot right there. Maybe a little bit of panic will result in a ground ball that VCU will pick up. Wow, U of R could not collect that one, and it's back in VCU's sick.
A red card has been issued to the Spiders, number 20, Sarah Roycroft. Correction, a green card has been issued to Roycroft.
Right, just a green card, so just a warning. That's the first card issued today. Surprised there hasn't been another one. U of R has been quite physical. VCU's just been using their speed, using their passing. Ooh, a good shot there and an even better save. And U of R can't come up with a pass. There's a ground ball. VCU gets it back, and they've had possession for the past 6 minutes of the game. They're not letting go. Foot on the gas, foot on the neck of U of R. And they really want to add to this lead. They're hungry. Another whistle. Looks like it's going to be a push against Richmond. And VCU is going to have, I believe, a 12-meter. Pass off the free position. The shot is no good. She gets bodied a little bit. There's a whistle.
The yellow card has been issued to the Spiders, number 38, Charlotte Boss.
And that will be the first yellow card against the Spiders for Charlotte Boss, and they will be woman down for 2 minutes. Free position. Nothing doing. Mia George is taking it around, trying to get something going. Passes it off to Kylie Kozak. Oh, sorry. Kylie has it now. A shot, and it's no good, but rebounds far off the goalie's leg, and Richmond will come up with it, finally getting possession. Their first time having the ball in their sticks for more than 2 seconds in the past 6 minutes, I believe. Really, since the 8-minute mark is the last time Richmond had a chance even to get an offense going. And they look to set it up with number 11, who just commands the offense. She has 39 goals on the year, and that leads the team. They're working it around. VCU is communicating well. They gave up that first goal because of a lack of communication, a cutter straight down the middle, and they do not want that to repeat. And they do not. They get a stick on the ball. There is a call. I'm not sure what it was there. I didn't see any physicality. But it's going to be Richmond's ball, and they're going to have a free position. They can set it up. Let's see if Annika can stop the shot here. She can, right off the mask. A beautiful save. And VCU's getting pressed right now trying to clear the ball, but they get it. They're finding their passes. They're executing really well. And U of R just has no answer thus far. Ball's down at GLE. Back in Mia George's stick. Ashley Carnes taking it. She already has a goal. So does Mia. Mia has a pair. Looking for a first quarter hat trick? No. Kicks it back out. The shot fake. The pass and another stoppage. The refs are seeing everything today. They're not letting the girls play. And it'll be a free position in VCU's benefit. Mia George has it. She's deadly here. Shoots, and it's right off the left side. VCU will get the rebound. And, ooh, I thought that was going to be a pass to a cutter there. Couldn't find her. And there's an errant pass. That's probably the first errant pass VCU's had in the past couple minutes. And it results in a fast break for U of R. VCU recovers pretty well, and the check is good. That was beautiful lacrosse. Textbook right there. A great check by Mason Whitmore. She's having herself a year. That's her fourth created turnover. And VCU has the ball right back. And they get a chance with about a minute and a half left to work their offense. That's about a 10-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Ooh, 20-second. My math is a little off. They'll work it around. You know, VCU just looks super calm and collected. Nothing doing there. They'll kick it back out. Set the offense up. Get a screen going. Get some misdirections. Ball's on the right side. Ashley's looking to pick up another goal. It's a cutter, and no, they cannot get the ball to her. Mia George decides to take it back out. Oh, and she gets stripped, and we'll lose the ball. About 35 seconds left. Let's see if U of R can really hustle. They're on the complete opposite side of the field, so they're going to have to get it down there and set something up. There's 20 seconds. The pass. They dropped the ball there, and they don't look like they have a sense of urgency. They're trying to set their offense up, but they have 14 seconds left in the quarter. Need to cut this deficit down. A shot? Oh, and it's just off. They will win the chase. The clock is still running. They get a cutter down the middle, but she loses the ball, and that's it for the quarter, I believe. Oh, wow. She got clobbered to end the half there, just punched in the throat. U of R looks incredibly frustrated. And I don't blame them. They're down 4-1 against a team they should be up on. They're not playing too great. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. And we'll go to break.
you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. We've got a great rivalry game brewing up so far. It's 4-1 in VCU's favor. I'm sure no one expected this. They're much better at home. They have all 4 of their wins on the season, but they only have 4 wins this season. U of R has 3 losses, so in a game where U of R maybe is a little bit better, they're playing sloppier. They're definitely better at draw controls. They have the best one in the A10, the best draw taker, but they're tied right now, and VCU is just, let's see if they win this one. They do. VCU gets another draw control, and they get to set up their offense yet again. They've had pretty much all of the possession in the second half of the first quarter, and they haven't looked back. They've been pretty efficient. They've been getting good looks, shots on goal, and U of R has been a little too physical maybe, allowing a couple free positions, and even a yellow card. Yeah, 1 yellow card Ali Suskind has. And another whistle there. And another free position, like I was saying, for VCU. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. Kelsey McDonald, the senior. On her senior night, can she get her first goal? The shot, and wow, a great save. Oh, that was beautiful. Great, beautifully placed shot and beautiful rebound control. And Richmond launches the ball, and it's good. They're looking to clear. Get something going on the offense side of the field, excuse me. They scored on the first possession of the game, and I believe they've had 3 possessions since then to VCU's 1 million. And they really haven't been able to get the ball. I was going to say capitalize on anything, but you have to have the ball to be able to capitalize. So let's see if they can work their offense around. It is highly potent, and it can go off at any second. There's a whistle. I'm not sure what for, but I believe it'll be a free position for U of R. The refs are really letting the whistle loose today. There's a lot of stoppages so far today. A shot and a goal. They answer back finally after 4 unanswered goals. The score is now 4-2 for U of R. And that is exactly what they needed if they want to get back in this game. They're also going to have to start winning some of the draw controls, but this is a great start for them.
Spiders goal scored by number 20, Sarah Roycroft. On a free position shot, that's her 8th goal of the season.
That goal was scored by Sarah Roycroft. That's her 8th of the year. It's her senior year. She's looking to have the best year possible in her send-off. So, pretty good for her. The draw is up, and no trip call there. Sarah Jones will fall, and VCU will not be able to corral the ball that time. Looks like U of R is waking up coming out of the quarter break. There's a whistle. And it looks like it'll be Rams ball. Yep, and they will take their time clearing it. It's in the goalie's hands right now. She's looking for some option. The Spiders are doing a good job covering the clear. But VCU will find an opening, and they'll look to set up their offense now, get some of the defensive players off, sub in some middies. A good spin there and a drive. Oh, the shot is just over the cage. Give it right back to her. Sarah Jones now gives it up. Working it around GLE. They'll give it up to McDonald. And now Mia, who's really quick, looking to get something going, gives it up, coming off the screen. Oh, down the middle they had a good look, but they cannot corral the pass, and it'll be a clear for U of R. They launch one up, and the pass is good. Thought that was kind of a doomsday pass, but they connect. And she gets the ball back, barreling down the middle, and she will get a goal. And two quick ones for U of R, and they're answering back. They do not want to lose this game. It is now 4-3.
Richmond goal was scored by number 20, Sarah Roycroft, her 9th of the season.
Sarah Roycroft scores there yet again. It's her second of the quarter. And she's really trying right now to get her team back into this game. To her success, it's working. All right, it's 4-3 right now. Let's see who wins this draw control, which has by far been the most interesting storyline coming into this game. The two top A10 draw takers are on either side, and they're dueling it out right now. I believe it is 5-4 as far as draws go in U of R's favor, but they did not get a single one in the last 6 minutes of the first quarter, and that allowed VCU to go up to a 4-1 lead. They're starting to get them now again, and obviously they're answering back. It's 4-3. Let's see if they can make it 4-4. Ooh, a great pass there. It sneaks through, but nothing going. VCU defense closes and swarms. U of R's doing a good job stretching them out, trying to get cutters through, trying to get openings. There's one now, and she cannot get it through. A great save by Annika. And the ball will go out, and Red will win the chase, so that means it's the Spiders' ball. Little misdirection there by U of R. Does nothing, though. VCU staying strong. They're staying in their zone. They're not getting sucked out too far, not allowing cutters. They're communicating. Ooh, that was a little bit of an extension. Doesn't hurt them, though. They're working as a unit. And the shot clock will expire. VCU just clamped up U of R for 90 seconds of lacrosse. They had a great save, forced a missed shot, lost the chase, but it did not faze them. This is probably the most complete game I've seen the most complete game I've seen the Rams play all year. And it's fitting. It's coming against a rival. Mason's trying to work it around. A little confusion there, but nothing going. Ooh, that could have been called something, but the refs swallow their whistle. Ooh, she gets slapped in the face, but no whistle at all. U of R is just as physical as they were last quarter, but the refs maybe stopped calling it. They got tired of the stoppages. And U of R is going to capitalize. They're on the fast break. They're beating the defense. Defense can't get set up. See if they can stop it. They do stop the break. Working the ball around GLE now. Top left. U of R looks calm and collected. A little scrappy last quarter. Ooh, excuse me. A whistle, and it looks like it'll be a free position. VCU does not allow too many of these. This is only their second so far today. And they're quite good at stopping them. They only allow opponents to convert 46% of free positions, so let's see if they can stop them here. Hopefully I didn't just jinx them. Oh, and a great bounce shot goes straight through the 5-hole of Annika Eberly, and it'll be a goal for U of R. They tie the game up. VCU's looking a little bit deflated. Let's see if they can answer. They were super potent in the first half. I hope they can answer back, keep this game interesting, keep it close.
Goal scored by Richmond's number 35, Leah Kenny, on a free position shot. Her 14th goal of the season. There's a timeout on the field.
Go Rams!
Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. We're in for a good rivalry matchup. U of R has scored 3 unanswered goals against Richmond, or against VCU, excuse me, and tied the game up at 4-4. This game has been back and forth so far, and hopefully it continues that way. Each team sealing the momentum for a couple minutes now, back and forth, and it seems like it's revolving around the draw controls. Whoever wins the draw controls wins possession, typically scores. And that makes a lot of sense because these are the 2 best draw controllers pretty much on the East Coast in the Atlantic 10 Conference. They're knotted at 5 apiece right now. Let's see who can come up with it. Whistle is blown. And the ball is up. And U of R will come up with it yet again. I believe that's their 3rd or 4th in a row. And they get to set up their offense and get maybe their 4th unanswered goal potentially. Working the ball around. They've been pretty efficient with their passes so far this quarter. And they've been good at drawing the Rams defense out and sneaking a cutter in. They get it to Susskind, who's the second leading scorer on the Spiders, and she will miss the shot. And the Rams will keep it and win the chase. They get their own clear, but they're getting hounded right now. Got to give it up to the goalie to set it something up. Annika's taking her time. And she'll get it over to the right side of the field. And they will clear the ball pretty easily that time. All right, Kozak got it at the top of the key, gives it out to McDonald. Unlike the Spiders' offense, the Rams' offense is predicated around a lot of screens and a lot of redirection. They really like to operate in close quarters, get tight in between, and not too many passes. And I can see why, because that one goes errant right now, right there. And it'll be a turnover for VCU. Richmond's looking to clear it. And they do. And it looks like it will be a free position for Richmond, I believe. There was a green card issued to number 26, Mia George. I didn't see too much contact there, but the refs did, so Richmond will get a free clear. Oh, sorry, a free position. And look to set up their offense, get another goal going. Coming around the crease, finds nothing, gets a pass through, and there's no shot there. They're kicking it back out. Oh, Annika hits the ball out. The ball's bouncing around. And it's Rams' ball. VCU's clearing it and taking their time. They're looking for mismatches, looking to sneak someone through. Looking to work the ball around. They've got a minute left on the shot clock. They have not scored a goal yet this quarter. Statistically, they are worse in the second quarter. They're outscored by 26 goals so far this year in the second quarter alone. So hopefully they can wake up before the game is too far out of reach. But it is tied right now, and a goal right on cue for Ashley Karn. That's, I believe, a hat trick for her already, a first half hat trick. And beautiful lacrosse by VCU. She sneaks right in, right around GLE, right around the crease, and will put the ball in the back of the net. The Rams are not going like that. They'll take the lead back and look to carry it into halftime. All right, let's see who wins this draw. Pretty good matchup so far. My favorite part today. It's midday. And VCU will win it. And they'll get possession. Hopefully they can get an unanswered goal. Get something going for them. They get it to Mia George, who's their best offensive player. Kicks it around to Kylie Kozak, the young star. Driving, faking the shot, gets it to GLE, and a whistle. Looks like there was some contact by Richmond. And it'll lead to a free position for VCU, a 12-meter, I believe. Looks like it. They're off, and the shot, wow. Holy wow, that was a beautiful shot. Perfectly placed bounce shot. Goes bar down at the top. Goes bar down, right up top. Wow, that was a great shot. I'm actually speechless. Beautiful lacrosse by the Rams so far today. They were not the favorite headed into this game, and they're pretty much telling everyone to shut up and watch them beat their rival. It's now 6-4. They get an unanswered goal. And there is a timeout. We will go to break. Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. VCU's just scored 2 unanswered goals. Let's see if they can make it a third. Let's see if they can win the draw control. Ball's up, and it's in the stick of well, it's on the ground now. Looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. And it's white ball. It's red ball. Wow, just splits 2 defenders right there, taking it in through the clear. But VCU's already set up. U of R is wasting a lot of time getting their girls out on the field. And they're gingerly jogging out there. Good deke behind GLE. But she's forced out wide around the right and has to kick it up to the top. There's a cutter. She's blazing through and will score. Take it herself. That's her second goal of the contest. Ali Suskind is putting the team on her back. That's her 34th goal of the year. And it is now 6-5. Still in VCU's favor, but Richmond is not going like that. They are sticking around in this game. Excuse me, that was not Alice Susskind. That was a goal by Mary Margaret. Quinn Mary Margaret. Mary Margaret. Ooh, English, sorry. And that's her 8th of the year, first of the contest. Sarah Jones versus Claire McCooey has been pretty interesting so far. And I thought VCU won it, but it went in and out of the stick. And Richmond will take it. Can they get another one going for them? Got about a minute left on the shot clock, and they haven't even looked at the what's it called? The goal? They haven't even looked at the goal yet. Player takes a tumble, and there's a whistle. Looks like it'll be a free position for Richmond. They've had a couple of them today. They've only been able to capitalize on one. VCU's had pretty good defense coming off of them, which they have all year. Let's see if they can stop them now. The whistle, the shot. Oh, and it's off wide right. And VCU will win the chase. So possession back to the Rams. Looking to clear it. They're getting hounded right now by U of R. Can they get it over? Yes, they can. Beautiful pass. They're looking to get it to Mia George, but cannot, and settle for for Mason Whitmore. But Mia's got it now at the top of the key. Kicks it to Ashley. Those are the 2 top goal scorers for VCU. She'll ride hard, and there's a flag out. And it looks like it'll be a free position for Ashley Karn. She already has 2 today. Can she get herself a hat trick? It'll be her 4th hat trick of the year. She'll pass it out immediately. They'll give it to, a great look. Kelsey McDonald cannot come up with it. She gets it up back off the ground ball. And nothing doing on that shot there, but VCU will win the chase and immediately get back to work. It was a great look if she could have corralled that pass, but nothing's perfect. Karn's working it around. She fakes it. Faked me out at least for a little. Gets it to McDonald at the top, who's going to take a screen by Mia George. Oh, a good shot right off the foot of the keeper. And VCU gets the ball back. She's kind of getting hounded. She got hit in the face there. There's a whistle, and yeah, so they're going to give it to her at the behind the cage because she got hit in the face. A little bit of a late whistle there, but at least they got it. Oh, a good shot. VCU retains possession. Can they score? There's about a minute left in the half, so a 2-goal cushion is a lot better than a 1-goal cushion going into halftime. They've got 30 seconds left on the shot clock. The shot, and another save, but they get the rebound. VCU's got 30 seconds left to score. There was a cutter there, but nothing going. She gets literally punched in the back of the head. Richmond is insanely physical. Mia George is taking it. She's small, but quick. Pretty sneaky. Can't get nothing going there. Gives it to Kelsey McDonald. We got 9 seconds left. They need to get a shot off, but they're getting absolutely hounded. Mia George passes it to the middle, and the ball is down. It looks like we'll take it into halftime. Right. Well, it is 6-5 here at Carey Street Field. VCU is leading. Did not expect that to happen coming into this game, but VCU is playing probably one of the best games they've played all year. And U of R looked a little bit sloppy, if I'm being honest. 6-5 going into half, and we will go to break.
Fans, this season our women's lacrosse team is raising money for the Headstrong Foundation, which offers financial, residential, and emotional support to families affected by cancer. If you're interested in making a donation, please visit the Fan Center. VCU Athletics Boost Firm program is an initiative which aims to advance VCU women's athletics program through student-athlete empowerment, fundraising, fan engagement, and community service. To find out how to get involved, please contact the Ram Athletic Fund. Fans, stop by the Unicorn Sweet Treats, the Italian ice truck located outside the main entrance of Cary Street Field. Head on over to check out their flavors. And fans, VCU Baseball is back at the Diamond Sunday, April 21st at 1 p.m. against the Dayton Flyers. Gates open at 12 p.m. with the game starting at 1 p.m. Fans with dogs will receive discounted admission to the game. Tickets are available online at VCUathletics.com.
Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. VCU is up 6-5 coming out of halftime. Let's see if they can continue that momentum. They had a good possession to end the half. They had it for about 2 minutes, but could not get anything going. The draw is up. The ball is on the ground, and it is in the stick of a Ram. That's number 6, Casey Murray, with her 35th ground ball of the year. She's been lights out at getting those. No one's even close to her. And let's see if VCU can extend their lead. They've been playing a pretty insane game so far. I mean, pretty much no gripes on my end. I'm not a coach or an analyst, but I do think that I haven't seen too many holes in their game. Oh, she kind of got clobbered there, but hit the stick first. And they call that. So it'll be a free clear for U of R. After a very physical play to force the ball out of the stick of Ashley Karn on VCU. Richmond will get a chance to clear it, get into the offensive zone, and set up their offense.
She's too fast. She's too fast.
All right, they're working it down around GLE. Trying to find a seam they could sneak into. Get a shot going. Ooh, almost found one there, but couldn't get it through. It's not quick enough. Cutter coming around. Their leading goal scorer grabs the ball. And VCU will force a turnover off an errant pass and almost give it right back, but the keeper will grab it and be able to corral it in. And then now they can start their clear. A long pass there by Annika Eberly, but it gets through. And now Kylie Kozak is taking it in. All right, VCU's getting another chance to score after their last one was derailed by what I would call a missed penalty. If they score on this possession, it's a ball don't lie moment. And they do not, so I guess it was not a penalty. A good no call. And the Richmond Spiders have numbers coming down, but a great stick in the passing lane by VCU, and they will get a turnover and take it right back. Looking to clear, but they're getting hounded. They have to give up the ball in lieu of going out of bounds. The ball's down again and corralled by a Spider. No, it's out again. And it's back in VCU's possession. They will get another chance to score. I will say the Rams are a bit of a quicker team all around. They're a lot faster, but the Spiders are just bigger and more physical. They have 2 6-footers on their team, one on offense, one on defense, so you can't really escape them. And they're just big, and they came to use their bodies. They came to play physical and kind of bully you around, but so far VCU has not let that be the case today. They've used their shiftiness and gotten around the overcommitment that a few of the players have had when trying to throw their body at them. And it's worked out. Will it work out now? No. The shot is just wide left. And VCU will win the chase. So it's still their ball. Doing a good job holding on to possession. Ball security is the name of the game here. Ooh, a good spin move by Mia George. She's probably the shiftiest out of all of them. Sorry, that was Kelsey McDonald. Still a good spin move. But there is a whistle, and it looks like it'll be a free position. Number 6, Ali Suskind for Richmond slams her stick in frustration there. Ooh, a good move, but cannot get the shot off, and she gets bodied. She's still down. I hope she's okay. And McDonald's getting up. The Spiders are clearing the ball. They have numbers. Their bench is telling them to push it. They want to rush. They want to get there before VCU has a chance to get set up, but VCU subs in their players, and now you got to set up your offense if you're Richmond. Nothing doing there. VCU's playing pretty good defense. They even defend the passing lane there. And it results in an errant pass, and VCU will get a turnover. The goal for the Spiders on offense is to stretch out the VCU offense and using their passing and a little bit of their off-ball movement and sneak a cutter through there. But when you communicate and when you stay tight and compact defensively, you can't sneak a cutter in there without someone seeing it or telling someone else, or really just at all. There's nothing going. And VCU has done a pretty good job of just that, staying tight and communicating, not allowing any cutters to sneak in. But there is an errant pass there, and there's a fast break. There's numbers. Good defense there by VCU. Oh, and there will be a penalty. Kind of a soft call there, especially considering last quarter one of the players got literally hit in the face with a stick, and the ref didn't say anything. So pretty soft call, but it resulted in an 8-meter position, free position for the Spiders. This is Ali Suskind. She already has 2 today. She just rips one, top left. Wow, a great shot there. Was not expecting that, but goes in, and she shows why she's the Spiders' second leading goal scorer tonight. A little bit of a delayed reaction by Annika Eberle there, which allowed the goal to just sneak in. It was opposite stick side, but still not too difficult of a save. So the game is now 6-6, tied up with 9 minutes left in the third quarter. That's the second goal of this quarter. No, that's the first goal, excuse me, the first goal of this quarter. And that gives Ali Suskind a hat trick. She has half of the Spiders' goals so far. And she has 35 now on the year. Right, and they're tied up in the draw control. Let's see if the Spiders will come up with it. And they do. And pretty clear, too. Oh, come on, ref. Was that a penalty? Yes, but the refs are calling a pretty lopsided game here. And they're hearing it from the crowd. This home crowd of VCU is not happy about that call, especially because they're missing a lot of calls going against the Rams. I believe VCU is now woman down. There was a yellow card issued. There's a whistle on the shot. VCU is communicating really, really well, women down. Let's see if they can suffocate some of these openings, not allow any cutters in. There's one down the middle open right now, but he can't find her. And VCU is rotating very well. They're swarming the ball. A little bit too much there allows an opening, but a great save off the shin of Annika Eberle, who gets another save coming off that goal. Beautiful lacrosse there. Beautiful woman down lacrosse. It's literally textbook how you teach it. Right, and looks like they will clear it. Going down the right side. Casey Murray's going to take it in. VCU's looking to answer back after a pretty quick goal to start the half off for the Spiders. VCU's wasted about a minute of their shot clock, and they have not even got a shot off yet. Got nothing going for them, but Mia George is looking to kickstart something. She typically does for the Rams. Former A10 Conference Player of the Week 2 times this season, actually. They've got 5 seconds. They need to get something off. 2, 1, shoot it. They cannot, and the shot clock will expire. I'm not entirely sure what Kelsey McDonald was doing. Everyone was yelling the shot clock was winding down, and she was taking her time, and it results in a shot clock violation. And it is now Richmond ball. A VCU team which looked incredibly sharp on offense in the first half is looking a little discombobulated, a little lack of communication maybe. Spiders, on the other hand, they're getting a lot of cutters. Lots of movement, but VCU staying solid. There's one sneaking in now, but VCU swallows them up. Oh, beautiful pass straight down the middle. I'm not sure how that one got through. There, went through a lot of weight. Ooh, that was a push, but nothing called there. They're moving the ball around fast. She gets a tough angle there. And that is number 11 for the Spiders, Colleen Quinn, their leading goal scorer. That's her 41st goal of the year. And the Spiders are stealing the momentum. They're starting to take it over a little bit.
Spiders goal scored by number 11, Colleen Quinn, her 40th of the season. We have a timeout on the field.
And that will take us into a media timeout.
Well, I mean, it's just, right below that, St. Joe's.
Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. We have just passed the 6-minute mark here. The score is 6-7 in favor of the Richmond Spiders, who just scored a goal off of a pretty good cut by Colleen Quinn, their leading goal scorer. That gave her 41st of the year. Let's see if VCU can answer back. It starts with winning this draw control. It's been pretty even so far tonight. These are the two best draw takers in the A10. Pretty much best on the East Coast is what that means. And they've been back and forth all night, all day. It's up and wow. A spider just reached up there and grabbed it. Looks like a spider web or something. Strung it out there and pulled the ball in for a pretty easy possession, and the Spiders are looking to get back-to-back goals. Good defense by the Rams. A little bit overextended there, but they shrink back in. A good screen and a good switch. Spiders can't find an opening. They get one in. The pass is errant, and they'll corral it, but they missed a good chance to score. Oh, and a horrible pass is going to sail right out of bounds. It's going to be white ball, so the Rams are going to take it in, and they're wasting no time getting the ball in. Oh, drops it. Oh, gets it back. And she will clear the ball no problem. Took it straight through a crowd of about 4 red shirts. Oh, and a great pass dump off there. Can't sneak through and sneak the ball past the goalie. So Richmond's going to win the chase here. And sorry, VCU, the Rams are going to win the chase. And they're awarded a free position. The shot, long range, 12-meter shot off the free position is good. That was a beautiful shot. Bottom left corner, snuck it in there. There was nothing the keeper could do at all. And that will tie the game back up at 7. A very timely goal. And it looks like VCU was starting to maybe let the control of the game they've had so far slip. They answer back with a commanding goal. That's Mason Whitmore's first goal of the game and her 18th of the year. And it was a beautiful one. That's a highlight reel goal. All right, we're back to the action. Another draw. It's going to be won by Richmond. It just seems like the ball finds their stick off the draws. Maybe they got a magnet in there and a magnet in the ball, but they're getting swarmed right now trying to clear it. There's 4 VCU defenders around her, and they will come away with the ball. A good spin move there to clear it too, and there will be a whistle for a little bit too much contact by the Spiders, and looks like it'll be a free clear. That was a beautiful defensive play by the Rams. All right, VCU's looking to get an unanswered goal and take the lead back that was just stolen from them. Working the ball around, trying to get something going. They've burned about 30 seconds of time off the shot clock so far. They get a good look, but they decide to take it back out. And an errant pass forces a scrum for the ground ball, and Richmond will come up with it. And they have speed. They have numbers on the fast break. This is not looking good for the Rams. But they will defend it well, and Richmond's going to take it back out and get something going. They've got it in the Casey Quinn's hands, the leading goal scorer for their team. And she'll give it up and go back down to GLE. Let her teammates get some action. Passing the ball around from stick to stick like a game of hot potato. Spiders are looking for something, trying to get a cutter, trying to force someone to do something, but it's not looking good for them so far this possession. VCU's defense has been stout. Got to take it back out, get another look. There's 30 seconds left in the shot clock. And the VCU Rams are just swarming. Good defense, forcing them out. A good pass through the middle, but it's errant. VCU forces it, and they will get a clear. Another forced turnover for him. And the Rams are playing good lacrosse right now. Taking their time walking it up, letting them get their subs in. Trying to get someone coming in from the box, and they do. They'll find number 31, Kylie Kozak, who's lightning fast, and is just going to take it in to clear it herself. Trying to get something going, but they get bodied out. In the stick of bouncing around now, but it's back in Kylie Kozak's stick, and she's going to take it around GLE. Dumps it off to Mia George, who cannot get anything going, and her teammates are quite stagnant. There's no one to pass it to, and then Mia cuts around the middle, gets the pass through, but the shot cannot get through, and the ground ball is possession back to Spiders. And they're going to clear the ball relatively easily. I thought she was going to take it through and score there, but she decides to take it back out. And maybe that was a bad decision because her pass just went errant, and it's back into the Rams' sticks. It is VCU ball with about 35 seconds left in the quarter. The clock is still running. Not sure if they'll have enough time to get something going. But they're going to try. They're sprinting their little hearts out. "15 seconds left. There's 10, and they score just in the nick of time. What they couldn't do last quarter is what they do this quarter, and they will take the lead going into the fourth. A huge goal by the Rams. It is 8-7 in their favor. I'm not entirely sure who scored it, but she got in there quick, and she knew what she was doing. Snuck the ball right into the back of the net past the keeper. And the Rams are just continuing to, it might not show on the scoreboard, but they're kind of dominating this game. They've had most of the possession. They're not winning the draws, but they're not losing them either. I believe it's tied, and they're up on the scoreboard, so cannot complain. Been a good all-around game for the Rams so far. They've been capitalizing on, I don't want to say laziness, but for lack of a better word, the laziness of the Spiders and their defensive rotations, their offensive passes. Maybe they're just not fully focused today, but the Rams came to play, and they want to take this rivalry and make it 1-8 because they have not won it yet. These schools are about 10 minutes away. If there's traffic, really, or if you get every red light, they're maybe 6 or 7 minute drive away from each other. So, pretty intense game. These girls see each other all the time. And they're not each other's best friends, I'll tell you that much. The Spiders are going to win the draw, but a pass sails right over number one's head, and that'll take us into the fourth quarter, with the VCU Rams coming up with a late third quarter goal, making it 8-7. And that'll take us to break. Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. We've got a rivalry game. It's the VCU Rams against the Richmond Spiders. These schools are real close to each other, play each other a lot, and the Rams have yet to win a game in this series since the creation of their lacrosse program. They are 0-8, and right now they're winning. They were not the favorites to win this game, but I mean, hey, the fans are into it. They're loving it. The team is really passionate. They're playing good. And they're up now on the scoreboard. It's 8-7, and the Spiders really do not want to lose this one. They're trying to battle back. They will not give up. VCU was the most recent team to score. They scored in the last 10 seconds of the third quarter. Just snuck it in there. They had a similar possession going into halftime at the end of the second quarter, but they weren't able to capitalize on it. And it also looks like VCU's switching up their draw taker. It used to be number 7, Sarah Jones, and she was doing okay, but I guess not good enough according to Coach Nicole Flores. So they put in number 18, Claire Harris, to take it, and it does not pay out for them yet. The Spiders last year had the best draw control in the country. They would win 18 a game and only lose 5. And they returned the same draw taker, so she's one of the best to do it. And Sarah Jones is one of the best in the A10. But I guess, according to Flores, she wasn't doing good enough. But not sure if that gamble of taking her out paid off because they didn't win that draw control. And the Spiders now have possession. They're working it around. They've spent about a minute passing the ball around. They have 30 seconds left to get something going, but doesn't look like there's anything going. And great defense there to stop the cutter, forcing her to take it back out. And yeah, it'll force a turnover. Great defense there and anticipation by the Rams. They're playing a smart game today. Ooh, physical play by the Spiders, but looks like the Rams don't mind it. They clear the ball. And they're going to look to score here, get something going, because they want to win this game. They're playing like it. It's back in their leading goal scorer, Mia George's hands. And she'll give it up. Oh, a good shot, but a good save off the shin of the keeper. And VCU will win the chase and just immediately get back into their offense. Up top to Mia George. She's using her speed, her quickness to get around the defenders. And nothing prevails. Kicks it around to McDonald. He's going to work around a screen. Gets down the middle, but decides to pass it out. She had an angle there, but I guess she didn't like it. A shot. Oh, and a great stick side save. And the Rams are going to lose possession here. The Spiders take it off a good ground ball pickup. So whistle, I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see anything that warranted a whistle, but I guess the refs did, and it looks like it'll be a free position for the Spiders. Working it around, taking it back out. Ooh, and a really high pass sails over the head of a Spider and into the stick of a Ram. They're going to try their hardest to clear it, but the Spiders are really pressing hard. And a great clear, a great cross-field pass to get into their offense. Kylie's got it now, gives it up to McDonald. She sees an angle, she's taking it, gets in there. Wow, a beautiful save. Or maybe a poor shot, kind of went right to the stick of the keeper, but still, good save to corral it in. And a good effort by the Rams. We typically settle with overhand shots. They could use from a little bit of diversity in their shot chart. Maybe get some low. They scored a couple low. They've scored one underhand by Mia George, which is a beautiful goal. But when they mix it up, they seem to score. Kylie's taking it in. She has the numbers on the fast break. She wants it herself. She's looking for a shot. Spins. Nothing there. Gives it to Mia, who gives it up. Gives it back to Mia. And thought Mia was going to take one herself there, but couldn't find an angle. Oh, the Rams dropped the ball, but all right, get it back. Mia's looking for something. Decides to just take it herself, and she gets clobbered. Oh, my gosh. And the Spiders are taunting down the field after stripping Mia George, who's probably the Rams' best player. Very physical play there by the Spiders. If I would have called that if I was a ref, but there's no whistle there, and that'll take us to a timeout. Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. We've got a tight game here, 8-7 with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's the VCU Rams up against the Richmond Spiders, and it's the Rams senior night here at their home field of West Carey Street Field. And I just saw a herd of alumni and former players walk by to celebrate their senior night. So the Rams are really trying to win this game in front of their alumni and give them something, impress them or something. And on top of that, this is a rivalry game. These schools are really close to each other. And the Rams have yet to win one in their entire program history against the Spiders. So this will quite literally be history if they pull this game off. But the Spiders have the ball right now, and they're looking to tie the game up. They haven't had much going so far this quarter. Working the ball around. Wow, a physical play forces the ball out. Great defense by the Rams, and they will get possession. Wow, that was a beautiful play. Just forcing the hand of the Spiders player, and she couldn't handle it. The ball came right out. Oh, and a horrible pass. Creates a one-on-none fast break down the middle, and a great save by Annika Eberle. Sends it careening over the top of the net. They get another look, shovels it in, but nothing going there either. So the VCU Rams have a pretty good series of great defensive plays. There's one blunder in there which caused a fast break, but they're able to stop it and keep themselves in the lead. Spiders are desperately trying to tie this game up. They're taking every open look they can get, but the Rams aren't allowing too many good looks. They're swarming. And that forces the Spiders to have to reset. A good switch there by the Rams. They're covering the cutters. Zips a pass down GLE. All right, the Spiders are going to try and get something going. Number 2's taking it by herself. It's Grace Muldoon. Passes it up top. Gets through, and a great save right into the stick of Annika Eberle. She is standing on her head so far today. She's doing her thing, and the Rams really need her to because this is a close game. Previously against George Washington about 3 games ago, the Rams lost it in overtime. It was 14-15 in a close one, so they're looking to clutch this game out. Hopefully without overtime. That would really satisfy them if they could just dominate them throughout the rest of the fourth quarter. But they're going to need to get the ball back. You can play as much good defense as you want, but the best defense is offense. Spiders are trying to find something. But the ball is loose. Can the Rams come up with it, or can the Spiders come up with the ground ball? And it's out of bounds off of a Richmond Spider. It looks like it'll be Rams ball. And they're setting up a trap the second that she gets the ball, but nothing doing. She'll just kick it right over the top to the keeper. And that'll take us to a timeout. The VCU Rams are up 8-7, and we will be right back on this beautiful senior night with 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I saw you, Jelani! I saw you, Jelani! You made a difference right there!
Welcome back to A10 Women's Lacrosse. We've got a good one here. We've got a little under 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the VCU Rams are up 8-7 against their longtime cross-city rivals. The fans are loving it. They're into this game. It's the Rams senior night, and the Rams have yet to win a game against the Spiders in the entire VCU Rams women's lacrosse program history. So if they clutch this one out and they're able to win it, they're making history right now. And what better time to do it than on your senior night? Wow, the Ram gets absolutely tackled in the corner trying to clear the ball. Hopefully it results in a free clear here. The Spiders have been incredibly physical all game. And when they were down 3 goals early in the first quarter. They were pretty physical. Probably the most physical. Kind of calmed down as the day went on, but now that they're down 1 with a couple minutes left, they're starting to get a little physical again, and it's getting a bit chippy. The Rams don't care. They'll clear the ball, get it in quick too. McDonald's taking it, passes it up to the top of the key. They're working the ball around, trying to create a look, find something in their offense. Get it back up top. They're working it around, but an acrobatic catch to get it to Mia George. Swings it around behind the crease. The Rams are very active, but they couldn't get anything going, and looks like there'll be a penalty going against the Spiders here, resulting in a free position for number 3, Ashley Karn. Takes it, going through, and cannot get anything going, and ground ball just finds the stick of the Spiders. Oh, a good check by Mia, draws a whistle, but been going here. All right, the Rams are going to set up their defense, get new players in. The Spiders are going to set up their offense and get some attackmen in. Let's see if they can knot this game up at 8. The defense is real spread out of the Rams. They got to tighten it back up before a cutter sneaks in. They're trying to get something. One snuck through, but could not find the net. Good job shutting her off. The Rams are stopping everything, it seems like. Ooh, a good move. Forces a turnover, though, off of some good defense. Defending a pretty good juke move by a Spider. She goes to pass it up, and the ball goes right into the stick of a Ram, who just clears it herself. That's number 18, Claire Harris, with her 21st controlled cause turnover of the season. VCU is looking to extend their lead to 2, which could possibly be a death blow with 3 minutes left in this game if they're able to. Oh, McDonald gets a good look, but a great check by a Spider. Sends the ball flying out onto the green turf. And a great pass to clear the ball and get it into the offensive zone of Richmond. Richmond's trying to get something going. They haven't scored in a while. So they're looking to snap that streak and tie the game up. But they can't do it when they pass the ball like that. And it's right in the stick of a VCU Ram who was forced to chuck it up. She was getting swarmed, but it doesn't matter because the Rams are, wow, they're playing ball. They're passing it efficiently. They're bringing it up. They're getting to the ground balls. They've got a cutter in Mia George there. She can't get anything going, takes it back out, and now they can set up their offense off the turnover. That's been the name of the game so far, and the Spiders' downfall really is their errant passing. Too many turnovers for them. Just been really sloppy, not looking the ball into their sticks and not looking where they're passing. They're giving it to Kozak at the top of the key, who will get a shot and score with 1:15 left. The crowd is going crazy. The alumni are going crazy. The girls on the field are going crazy. And the score is 9-7. Kylie Kozak with the dagger. Beautiful lacrosse. Takes it right down the middle. And there's 1:17 left. That might just be the dagger. The Rams are celebrating. They're going crazy. The alumni are running around the field. They're celebrating like we just won the Super Bowl. And it looks like the Spiders are going to need a timeout coming off of that one. They need to collect themselves. They need to come up with 2 goals if they want to beat their rivals and keep the series in balance, keep the rivalry going. This game is also important for the Spiders because they're a playoff team. They have the playoffs in about a week and a half, 2 weeks from now. They're trying to fight for seeding. They want to win the tournament and hopefully win a national championship, but this game could really, really hurt them. This would be, if they can't get 2 goals now and at least take it to overtime, this would be their 4th loss of the season. And every other team that's top 35 like they are has 2 or 3 losses so far. So this could cause a deadly loss for the Spiders. But the Rams, man, what more can I say? They've had such a spectacular game. This is probably the most complete game I've seen them have all season. And it's fitting because they're up on the scoreboard right now. And they just had a commanding 4th quarter. All the momentum is on their side. The fans are loving it. The girls are flying around. They're communicating. They're intentional with their passes. They're intentional on defense with their cuts. With their defending the cuts. They've been intentional with their cuts on offense. I mean, they've just pitched a shutout. They've pitched a no-hitter so far. And they've really, really shown it so far this 4th quarter. All right, and coming out of the timeout, the Rams are already on their field and getting in their positions, but the Spiders, they're just starting to get back out on the field. Had to talk it over a little bit longer. So let's see if their coach could draw something up. Spiders coach Harrington is a very decorated coach. She's probably been the best in U of R history. She's had 3 NCAA tournament berths and 3 A-10 tournament wins, one of them coming last year. So let's see what she could draw up in that timeout. Coming out of the draw control, it was back and forth for the first 2.5 quarters of the game, but the Spiders have kind of taken it over. And wow, an athletic play, but she's careless with the stick, and it's in the stick of a Ram, Kylie Kozak. With 1:06 left, the Rams have possession. Hold on. There's a whistle. All right, the ball stays with the Rams, and the person who just scored the last goal, Kylie Kozak, is going to take it out, pass it around, and just like that, they circumnavigate the pretty stout Spiders defense. She ducks under a check, brings the ball in, and they're just looking to waste time. There's 45 seconds left on the clock. A bad pass, but it gets through, and a good check by a Spider creates a fast break for him. They get into number 11's hands. She has 2 goals tonight, looking to score. Oh, and a great save by Annika Everly, and that will pretty much seal the game. There's 30 seconds left, and the Spiders... Okay. Spiders almost got the ball back, but VCU stayed calm and composed. There's 14 left right now. And the Rams are just going to pass it back and forth and waste time. They're celebrating. 3, 2, 1, and the game is over. That'll do it. The Richmond Spiders fall 9-7 to the VCU Rams. The alumni are sprinting onto the field. The parents are celebrating. It's senior night. It's their first win against the Spiders in program history. You can't write anything more perfect than this. This is a beautiful sight. And, I mean, this is what sports is all about. The Spiders fall to 11-4 on the season, and the Rams are now 5-11. They're a pretty good home team, and they showed it here. They love playing at West Carey Street Field. And with that being said, that's all for me. VCU wins 9-7.